Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik NIkam. Today we're going to be taking a little break from our routine cardiology work and also from my COVID-19 book writing project. I am going to be doing some fun stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Portrait Pro 17 standard and see how we can do some digital makeup for a movie star. So I'm just dragging a picture of a person, and here is a movie star from South India, which we're going to see. She's already pretty, so we just use this as a female subject and see what we can come up with. So it already presets to something which is standard, so we're going to go back to her original style. And this is a software that helps us to, and this is before, and this is after we make all the changes. I have not done any changes so far, so we are going to look at all the features we see here. We're going to hide this one for a second, and we don't need to see that, so we can compare as we go, and that's what we have here. So let's see what we can do. So we'll go back to the control here. We're going to start off with some skin smoothing. So you can see there are some little bumps here which you need a natural skin color tone, so we're going to see if we can change that a little bit, make it a little bit softer. We can go all the way soft, then it will look like a plastic model, so we don't want that. We still need to see some little bumps. You need to have a little, like an orange peel, you have to have a little skin texture. So we just smooth enough, make it smooth, and that's about what we're going to be doing in this particular option. Next, I'm going to go to the lighting. As you can see, her face is lit both sides equally, but in a portrait picture, generally you would like to have one side of the face or the other side which is lit so that you can bring out some highlights. So let's see if this will work. I'm going to use this side. We can try this one, but this is not good. So we're going to use this side of the face so we can try to bring some contrast between the bright side and the little darker side. That's all we need to do with this lighting. I don't think we need to do anything else here. Next, little makeup. She already has a red lipstick, so we can try to make it a little bit darker. So if you want, just make it a little bit darker, that's fine. And you can add some mascara. If you want to pay attention here, this is the line that's going to be highlighted. As you can see, it highlights the eyes and it already starts to look a little different from this one. Okay, you can see the eye mascara is lighting up compared to the other one. Okay, so that's done. Then we minimize this. We're going to eyeshadows. Eyeshadows are going to darken this one so you get some sort of a depth in the eye, because eye is seated deeper than the forehead. So that's something we're going to change a little bit. We're done with the lipsticks. We're going to go to upper eyebrow, which I already did increase. So this is here, you pay attention to this part, which is the eyeshadow, and you just make it a little bit. You don't want to make it all the way dark. That kind of you want to give like a natural curves of what a three-dimensional image would look like. All right, so that part is done. So we're going to go to the eyeshadow here. The other one was upper eyeshadow, and here it is the lower eyeshadow, which is like this part here. As you can see, when I pull this one back, it looks kind of flat, but when you do this, the lids are in front of the white part of the eye. All right, so now we're going to go to the eyeliner, which is going to add some more accent. So that's done. Now we're going to use eyebrow. Look at this eyebrow here. This is kind of very dull, because if you look at movie stars, their eyebrows are artificially created, which are extremely dark and broad. but we're just trying to make it as much as we can. Oh, I think that looks better, and at least it's looking better than what it was before. So you already begin to see some differences in giving you a sort of a three-dimensional view. All right, so that part is done. We're going to go into the eye, the white part of the eye, which is a sclera. So I'm going to make it white. So if you look at here, now you can see all the tiny blood vessels that were there are gone. And look at the color of the eye here, sort of dusky, like a little purple dusky color, but now it's clean white eye. So we can clean up this eye some more here. That will look good. And whitening area, we can just whiten it some more. So that one looks all right. And pay attention to the pupil here. The pupil we're going to make it darker. So the pupil is going to be darker. And as you can see, the pupil is a little bit dusky. And here it looks darker and deeper. So that's done. We can sharpen the eye a little bit. Okay, sharpen eyebrow. Okay, eyebrow is done. Brighten the iris. Now just keep watching this one. Look at the difference. All it takes is a few clicks. Now it looks like glass eyes. But look at the eyes here, they are kind of muddy. I mean, it's pretty, but I'm just saying compared to, it's kind of muddy. But now you can see with a nice sclera, that's the white part of the eye, with the clear definition of the iris, and the pupil is making the eyes look like they are three-dimensional, like this person's eye is just coming and looking straight at you. Okay, so that's done. So let's see what else we can do here. I don't want to change the eye color because the eye color sort of matches with the skin color. So I think we would like to keep that one, and I don't think I want to do anything else. So we're going to close this eye part. We're going to go to the mouth and nose. As you can see, we have teeth which are fairly white, and if we can improve on that white color, and here's a white color. So if this makes the teeth look a little bit whiter, and then we can clean up the teeth. See, if you have some little specks on the teeth, that will clean up the teeth. That should be done. And nose, we don't need to do anything. One thing is the lips look a little dry, so we want to make it a little bit moist. So just take a look, watch now. Yes. See, if you look at the lips here, they're kind of dry, and it looks a little bit better here compared to the other one. We can go some more up, and that's it. And you can add a little hue to the lip, which makes it kind of glossy. All right, so that part is done. Now we're going to go to the hair, and we can change the hair. But right now, to me, this looks good, and it's a little more forward-coming picture compared to this one. They both are excellent. I'm not saying, that's why I picked one of the best ones to show how digital makeup can enhance the existing beauty and the makeup on top of the natural beauty. All right. So now we have done most of the stuff. The skin is a little bit smoother. The eyebrows are more prominent. The eyes are kind of staring at you, and the skin color looks okay, and this side is brighter than this side. And now we can change the hair colors. Let's see. If you like the hair color, you can pick blonde, which if you like this one, it's up to you. I don't particularly like this one because I want the hair color to match with the face, the iris, and the rest of the person. You can't have a dark eyebrows and a blonde hair. I mean, you can, whatever you want to do, but let's change this color and see. This is this one. Okay, this one looks sort of, okay, this is a good one because the hair is dark enough to make the face distinct. And this color also matches with the earrings that she has, sort of a gold color earring. And this gold color matches with that. And also the face is now much better lit up compared to the original image. But let's try some other ones and see if we can find anything close to the eyes color. that's redhead, and we don't want, that's just too much red. And this is sort of, and you can actually use this one too, because you can find some strains of her iris color in the skin tone here. Let's see if there's another one. Okay, I think this is a good one too, because now some of this brown color picks up her iris color, and the skin color sort of complements the hair, and this gold color matches with this one. So I think I'm satisfied with this, but there are different options here in the hair. You can try them, and whatever suits your temperament you can see. Now look at this picture here. I mean, as I said, this is a pretty good picture, don't get me wrong. Hold on, don't get me wrong, but this looks like a supermodel, and it has all these colorful accents of the eyebrows, the hair color, and the iris, all of this matching together with her skin color. So this is how you do a digital makeup, and you can also do a few other things, like we can do some smart contrast if you want. That makes the skin a little bit darker, but this one, or you can go all the way here, which is kind of washed out, that we don't want. So this one, if you don't like it, you just click on the 0, it will go back to the original value. And if the picture was a little bit dull, you can increase the brightness, but I don't think we need. If you drop the brightness, the picture becomes kind of too dark red. So this is fine, and we can increase the exposure if you like, which I don't think we need it, because this itself has the natural tone. Well, what I would like to do is maintain the natural tone of the skin. Make sure that even here we see some light flash burn, which should not be, because the flash was hit directly probably on the face. That's why both sides of the forehead and both the cheeks are showing flash burn. Actually, the flash has to be farther away from the picture, so that when you see, all you're seeing is the face and no sign of a flash burn. But anyway, this looks pretty good, and this is we can actually change the background, but I'm not going to do that one. And here's an option to create a mask, and you can put whatever you want. But I think she has some dark mystic background, which I think is fine. And so this is my final digital makeup picture, and compared to the original one, what do you think about it? See, this is only limited by the imagination and the software capabilities. You can take any picture, but the best thing you need to do is you take a high resolution picture. It has to have at least 3 megabytes or something like that, so that you have enough pixels here to create all this different contrast. Sometimes people send me a picture from the Facebook and say, oh, can you do some digital makeup for my picture? I said, your picture is only 20 kilobytes, which is 20 KB. I mean, you need to have at least 100 times more than that to create any kind of a difference in the texture, because the number of the more pixels you have per square inch, the better it is for the software to manipulate all these colors and contrasts. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. I know this is a long presentation, but that gives you an idea as how you can become a portrait photographer on the run. That's what my aim is. Take a camera, go with an ISO of 100 and shoot pictures in functions and create a model-like picture using those picture clicks. So that's one of my passions, but the COVID has sort of put everything on hold. So I thought maybe I should just take a break, work on my photographic passion. I hope you like it, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much.